What is up guys, Christopher from Crisis Point, and welcome back to the channel. And this right here is the POCO X5 Pro 5G. Now I've been using this extensively along with the X5, and in this video we'll be talking about my experience of using this as my daily driver for the past few weeks, and then some. And with that said, let's do this. Alright, so this is the POCO X5 Pro 5G. This is the latest top-end mid-range flagship smartphone from POCO that was just recently released in the global market that is targeted to those who actually want to create content and enjoy everything at a very affordable price point. Now this is actually relatively a lot more expensive than the X5, but it does justify the price. So we have the 8GB of RAM with 256GB of storage configuration. There is also a 128, but this is what we have here. Inside we have the welcome packet that houses the SIM ejector pin, the user guide and manuals, the complimentary gel case that is catered to the design choice of the X5 Pro, the device itself, a 67-watt power brick that can juice up the device from 0 to 100% in less than an hour, and a Type-C cable for charging and data transfer. So here's the device itself with some key specifications, particularly the tried and tested Snapdragon 778G processor, a 120Hz Full HD Plus AMOLED display that comes with a 108 megapixel pro-grade camera lens, and a few others that we'll be talking about later in this video. So here we have the POCO X5 in all its black glory. And I must say, POCO did an amazing job in terms of the design, because this glittery effect that you're seeing actually feels a lot more like sandstone. So it's very nice to the touch. It adds a certain level of grip, and it doesn't have any form of compromise as a whole. So towards the right we have the power button and volume rockers. Up top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, the speaker grill, the secondary microphone, and the IR blaster. Towards the bottom we have the downward firing speaker, the primary microphone, Type-C port for charging and data transfer, and a SIM card tray that houses 2 nano SIM cards. So in a nutshell, in terms of the design, I think POCO did a really good job in terms of the whole aesthetic of the X5 Pro, mainly because it gives you a good amount of premium feels without having to compromise on the essentials on what brings together a POCO device as a whole. Now as far as the display is concerned, the POCO X5 Pro comes with a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display. This comes with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 that comes with a 120Hz refresh rate and a 240Hz touch sampling rate. Probably, if anything worth mentioning in terms of the display, is that the brightness levels of the X5 Pro is amazing. However, during my testing, at least from my perspective, the X5 has the brighter screen. In comparison, both of them do have gorgeous displays, so you're not missing out on anything. Much like the X5 Pro also comes with memory extension, so in the event that you feel like 8GB of RAM is not enough, you do have the option of using a portion of your internal storage and have it converted into virtual RAM, which increases the current RAM from 8GB to 13. Now in addition to all of this, the POCO X5 Pro actually comes with an additional feature, and this is a heart rate sensor. Basically how this works is you're supposed to cover the camera lens and the LED at the back. This will then measure your current heart rate. So this is in a way helpful for those who doesn't have a smartwatch or a fitness tracker and just wants to keep it simple, but you want to have your own heart rate sensor, then the POCO X5 Pro has got you covered. But again, just a friendly reminder, this is just for reference. It's not entirely going to be 100% accurate. If you're having any health issues, go to the doctor and have yourself checked. On a positive note, the POCO X5 Pro does come with MIUI 14 out of the box. This is the latest version of MIUI to date. And for those of you who will be early adopting the POCO X5 Pro, then you're all set, as you have the latest and greatest in terms of hardware and software. So now let's talk about the camera performance. So in terms of the camera of the POCO X5 Pro, this comes with a triple camera configuration with a 108 megapixel primary lens, an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 2 megapixel macro lens. Of course you have a 16 megapixel front facing camera, but I don't really do selfies, so we're not going to talk about that. But during my testing with the POCO X5 Pro, I was actually blown away, because when I was shooting the video for this device along with the X5, I was also using a competitor brand that was touted to have excellent cameras. But when I was was testing the camera on the X5 Pro, the images captured were actually above average to excellent, especially if there is a lot of light. Indoors, it was okay, it was acceptable in contrast to the X5, but outdoors, considering that I am under direct sunlight, images captured on the POCO X5 Pro was amazing. I'm not even sugarcoating this at this point. The attention to detail of what is being captured through the lens on the POCO X5 Pro is just that good. I had a lot of fun taking photos and videos with this device. Across the board, it was stellar. Now, as far as gaming is concerned with the POCO X5 Pro, the performance of what this device brings to the table is impeccable. It blew my mind to the point that I forgot the idea that I was using a mid-range device. This is rocking a Snapdragon 778G processor. This is an octa-core chipset that is paired with the Adreno 642L that is paired with 8GB of RAM, provided that you're not using memory extension. The overall feel of playing games on this device was just amazing. I couldn't actually make any complaints or rants considering this is a mid-range device. Any game that I threw at it was able to run smoothly. With Mobile Legends Bang Bang, if the X5 was able to play everything in ultra maximum whatnot settings, the POCO X5 Pro was able to do just that and more. More in a sense that I did not feel the device heating up at all. It was able to sustain a rather cool temperature when playing extensively. It did heat up to a certain extent when I was playing on mobile data, but it's not too discomforting that would actually stop me from playing the actual game for the extended period of time. With Call of Duty Mobile, however, it was actually a lot better compared to the POCO X5, mainly because of the bumped up processor. It was able to handle graphics more fluidly, and the gameplay itself was just that more enjoyable. Apex Legends, on the other hand, this is where things got a lot more interesting, because considering that the POCO X5 was rocking a Snapdragon 695 processor and was able to handle Apex Legends smoothly, the POCO X5 Pro was able to bump up that experience to a whole new level. It's not going to be comparable to the likes of a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 or 8 Plus Gen 2 or whatever, but the experience alone was already giving me flagship feels. It was that smooth, it was that fluid, and the POCO X5 Pro was able to handle it flawlessly. So in summary, and to keep it short, if you're in the market and you're looking for a smartphone within the range of $300 to $400 or roughly 15 to 20,000 pesos, against all odds, this is the phone that you have to buy in 2023. It packs in a lot of punch, comes with a lot of features, and it comes with a very premium design choice. That basically ticks every single box that you would probably want in a smartphone in 2023. Not to mention, it has 256GB of storage, a 5000 mAh battery, 120Hz refresh rate, a headphone jack, an IR blaster, and a pro-grade camera lens. That's a major win for any consumer looking for a new smartphone in 2023. On the flip side, I do have the links on where you can get this for the best possible price, so feel free to check them out in the description box down below. And that's pretty much it for this quick review video of the POCO X5 Pro 5G. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Consider subscribing to the channel for more tech reviews and unboxing videos. Thanks again for watching. This is Chris once again from Crisis Point, and I'll catch you in the next.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche.